Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel here today. So today, as promised in my last video, if you haven't, go check that out. I reviewed Raw Homecoming from October 3rd, 2005. Make sure to go check out that video. Today, I will be doing a review on another Monday Night Raw special episode. It was Raw 1000 from July 23rd, 2012. From the Scott Trade Center in St. Louis, Missouri, my hometown of Missouri, right here in Missouri. The tagline for the event was the 1000th episode of Raw. This episode of Raw would gain 6 million viewers when it aired on the USA Network. This would be the first time Raw went back to 3 hours, as they were originally 2 hours. They went back to 3 hours, starting right here on July 23rd on the USA Network, and this was one of the highest rated Monday Night Raw episodes of all time. This was one of the highest rated. This is one of the most highest viewed episodes of Raw from that point on. So Raw starts on the USA Network with the brand new WWE signature intro, as they would get rid of the whole signature intro from 2005 on the way to here, and they would replace it with the Then, Now, and Forever signature intro. And they would play a pretty good opening package, highlighting the moments from Monday Night Raw's history with the song "Tonight Is the Night" by Out of Sight. It was a pretty cool intro package. I really enjoyed it. I remember watching this live when it happened on July 23rd, 2012. I remember watching this live when it happened. You see, I don't really remember the episodes of Raw I would watch live. I really don't remember. But this one I remember. I remember watching it with my parents and my brother on that hot July night in 2012. So Raw would begin. I forgot to mention they would introduce the brand new intro. "Tonight Is the Night." The whole Raw intro. This would be new graphics, and you know what I'm talking about. If you watch Raw from 2012 all the way to 2016, you know what intro I'm talking about. So the show kicks off with Mr. McMahon in the ring, talking about how it welcoming everybody to Raw 1000 and thanking everybody for making Monday Night Raw what it is today. I think he's saying that Monday Night Raw wouldn't have been possible without all of you. And then Vince McMahon would introduce D Generation X. Triple H and Shawn Michaels would come out throwing the glow sticks, doing the whole Shawn Michaels and Triple H, shtick, the DX shtick. They come out, welcome everybody to Raw 1000, and then Triple H looks at Shawn Michaels and he goes, and he asks Shawn, he goes, didn't there used to be more of us? And then out comes X-Pac, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg. This would be the first time them three would appear on Raw. This would be the first time those three would appear on Raw in quite some time. Billy, Road Dogg, X-Pac come in the ring. They do the whole DX thing. The Road Dogg's ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. And then out comes Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow would come out and he talk crap on DX. He called them old and stuff like that. So DX did the whole DX huddle. So they'd huddle in, and when they got done with the huddle, Triple H was like, "Here's what we decided." Shawn Michaels would hit his sweet chin music on Damien Sandow. Triple H would give Damien Sandow the pedigree, and then DX would celebrate on the stage, doing the crotch chop with the fireworks going off in the background, and that was the it of the DX segment. The first matchup of the night, it is a 6-man tag team match with a team of Sheamus, World Heavyweight Champion Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara, as they take on the team of Mr. Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank, Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio with Ricardo Rodriguez, and Chris Jericho. Now, this was an okay 6-man tag team match. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. The match would end with Dolph Ziggler attacking Chris Jericho. Sheamus would hit the world kick 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus, Sin Cara, and Rey Mysterio would pick up the victory over Del Rio, Chris Jericho, and Dolph Ziggler. And that would be the end of that. The next match, crappy match. I don't even know why it was on the episode. When Brodus Clay takes on Jack Swagger. And before the match could start, Brodus Clay would bring out Dude Love McFoley. Come out, Dude Love would be the manager of Brodus Clay with Cameron and Naomi, the Funky Dactyls. And then Brodus Clay, would beat Jack Swagger, and then Brodus Clay, Funky Dactyls, and Dude Love would dance in the ring, and then that's the end of that. Next, we have a backstage segment with Trish Stratus and Triple H recreating their infamous promo from July of 2000 when on SmackDown, when Stephanie would walk in, he'd catch Triple H and Trish Stratus in an unusual position. But this time the roles were reversed with Trish Stratus behind Triple H, and then in comes Road Dogg Shawn Michaels, Billy Gunn, and X-Pac, as they would make fun of Triple H, and they would pull Triple H out of the room, but X-Pac would stay in there. He'd ask Trish Stratus how she was doing, and then that's the end of that. Next is this segment, the wedding between AJ Lee and Daniel Bryan. The usual wedding. Bryan and AJ would give their vows. Daniel Bryan would say, "Yet I do." AJ Lee would say, "I do" as well. But AJ would tell Daniel Bryan that she wasn't saying yes to Daniel. She was saying yes to someone else. And out comes Vince McMahon. Everybody was like, "Wait, did AJ just say yes to marrying Vince McMahon?" That's what everybody thought, right? But Vince would come out and say that there is a new Raw general manager. And Vince McMahon would say the new Raw general manager is AJ Lee, as AJ Lee would leave Daniel Bryan at the altar, as AJ Lee would skip up the ramp doing the yes chant as Daniel Bryan is furious, destroying all the wedding stuff, as they would cut to a commercial break. Then when they come back on Raw, Daniel Bryan's still in the ring, saying that he's not going to leave the ring until AJ comes back out and explains why she did what she did. But out comes the WWE Champion CM Punk. He would come out and he'd berate Daniel Bryan. And then out would come a returning Rock. Would come out, do his whole entrance. And The Rock would make fun of Daniel Bryan, calling him an Oompa Loompa. And The Rock said, The Rock telling CM Punk how he's gonna kick some butt tonight, and like he usually does. And The Rock says that the winner, The Rock says whoever the WWE Champion is by next year's Royal Rumble, that The Rock will face whoever the WWE Champion is at the Royal Rumble in January of 2013. So as you guys know, this would be CM Punk's 434-day reign as WWE Champion. As you seen a few months ago, I did me, Tommy, and Sage did the review on the 2013 Royal Rumble. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. And as the Rock would tell Daniel Bryan that he had a special present for his wedding, and The Rock would give Daniel Bryan the rock bottom. The Rock would walk out of the ring, show respect to CM Punk. Rock would walk up the apron, and then that'd be the end of that. And then the next match, it is a Intercontinental title match with special guest referee, former Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart, would referee the match between Intercontinental Champion Christian as he defends his title against The Miz. Now this was an okay Intercontinental title match. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was okay. The match would end with The Miz hitting the skull-crushing finale on Christian and defeating Christian, therefore becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. And then Miz would celebrate with the Intercontinental title, and then that'd be the end of that. Page here. Next segment would be Triple H would come out, and he would call out the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Now this stems from back the night after Extreme Rules, where Brock Lesnar would beat down on Triple H, locking Triple H in the Kimura lock there for breaking his arm. Triple H comes out and he challenges Brock Lesnar to a match at SummerSlam. But he wouldn't get Brock Lesnar. He would get Brock Lesnar's advocate, Paul Heyman. As Paul Heyman will come out and he declined the challenge for SummerSlam. But Triple H would threaten Paul Heyman, cut a promo on Paul Heyman. But Stephanie McMahon would come out and address Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman would get on the mic and tell Triple H he wants a match at SummerSlam. Well, he's got it. So the match is officially on, as Brock Lesnar would face Triple H at SummerSlam. Stephanie McMahon would attack Paul Heyman, jumping on Paul Heyman, smacking Paul Heyman as Triple H cheered his wife on. But out comes Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar would come out. Triple H would get Stephanie out of the ring. And Triple H and Brock Lesnar would get into a huge brawl on Raw 1000. The brawl ending with Triple H knocking Lesnar out of the ring. Triple H is, he's yelling, come on, come on. He wants Brock Lesnar in the ring now. He doesn't want to wait till SummerSlam. But Brock Lesnar walks away with Paul Heyman. And then that's the end of that segment. The next segment would be Heath Slater would be in the ring. He would talk about how he's been disrespected by all the legends that he has faced over the weeks. And out comes another legend in Lita. As Lita would come out challenging Heath Slater to a match, but Lita says she has some protection for this match. And she would bring out Ron Simmons and Bradshaw. The APA would come down, and they would be some Lita's protection for this match against Heath Slater. But Heath Slater would want none of it. Heath Slater would go to leave, but he would be stopped by all the legends he has faced over the weeks. Doink the Clown, Psycho Sid, Rikishi. They would all come down, and they would make sure Heath Slater gets in that ring, and Lita would hit a twist of fate on Heath Slater. Then she would hit a moonsault, pinning Heath Slater, and Lita would beat Heath Slater in a no disqualification match. And then JBL would hit the clothesline from hell on Heath Slater. Heath Slater sold it good too. He got hit, and he was on it. He was on his neck, and then his feet would be up in the air. Then he'd go down on the mat, and then that segment would end with all the legends standing over Heath Slater celebrating. The next segment, Kane comes out, and some of the jobbers, as you would say, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, would come down saying that they deserve a spot on Raw 1000. Kane shouldn't deserve a spot, and that they would surround the ring with Kane in it. And then the gong would hit, the lights would go out, and the Undertaker would make an appearance on Raw 1000. This would be Undertaker's first appearance on WWE television since WrestleMania 28 earlier in the year. So Taker would come out. If you see Undertaker when he was in the ring, as he was about to take the hood off, Undertaker threw the hood back, but the hood wouldn't come off his head, and the hood got stuck on his head, so he had to improvise. He had to get the hood off. He tried to get the hood off his head and get the jacket off. A pretty funny moment if you watch it. Kane and Undertaker would proceed to beat down on all these jobbers, and then Taker and Kane would Taker would kneel in the ring, Kane would do the fire, and then that would be the end of that. Now it is time for the main event of the evening, when WWE Championship Match with WWE Champion CM Punk taking on Mr. Raw Money in the Bank winner John Cena. That, as you guys know, this would be John Cena's Money in the Bank cash-in. So this was a good match between Punk and Cena. I mean, it wasn't their best match in their feud, but it was a good little WWE Championship match. Towards the end of the match, sorry, my head's itching. CM Punk would collide with the referee as the referee would go down. And then Big Show would make his way down to the ring as he would knock out John Cena. CM Punk would help the ref back in the ring, pin Cena, but John Cena would kick out. CM Punk would go for the GTS, but Cena would reverse it into the STF. Cena has it locked in, and Big Show runs back down, attacking John Cena. Therefore, this match ending in a disqualification. CM Punk, Big Show would get CM Punk disqualified, and John Cena would win the match by disqualification. CM Punk is walking out as Big Show is beating down on John Cena, but the Rock's music would hit. The Rock would run down right past CM Punk. The Rock would come down. He'd punch the Big Show. He'd give the Big Show a spine buster, and he'd be going for the People's Elbow. But Rock would get to the rope facing the entranceway. Then he would go back to the rope, but CM Punk would jump right in, hitting a big old clothesline on the Rock, with all the fans standing in shock as CM Punk would stare down at the Rock, as the Rock is selling that clothesline pretty good. And then CM Punk would set the Rock up, pick the Rock up, hit the Rock with a go to sleep, as CM Punk grabs his championship, stares down at the Rock, leaves the ring, And Raw would go off the air that night with CM Punk walking up the ramp, holding the WWE Championship with a not so happy look on his face, as CM Punk, Jerry Lawler would say this whole CM Punk has turned his back on the WWE universe, as CM Punk makes his way to the back and Raw goes off the air with CM Punk leaving the Big Show, The Rock, and John Cena, all three lying in the ring, as the show would come to an end. So there you guys go. CM Punk would also turn heel in the process. So there you guys go. There is your Raw 1000 review. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, because I got great videos coming to you guys' way. Money in the Bank predictions coming at the end of June. I'll see you guys in the next video. More reviews coming. Career retrospective coming. Whatever you guys would like to see. If you guys want me to review more special episodes of Raw or SmackDown, put in the comments below what you guys want to see. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.